boy, I was busted for a piss, like, so bad. Man, not only was I trying to fight the space pirates and the frigate Orpheum, I was also having a battle with my bladder as I was trying to navigate through there, and then afterwards, well, I did manage to make it through this whole area without busting and spraying my urine everywhere. you know, I managed to hold it in just in time, but after I got to this point, before starting recording the video, I ran to the freaking bathroom faster than Usain Bolt does when he drank a whole bunch of Red Bull or something. Like, I was just, oh man, that was crazy. You know, like when you're busting for a piss like so bad and you're trying to hold it in, and then like you just can't hold it in anymore. It feels like it feels like your stomach is about to collapse in on itself, and it's just so painful. Oh man, I've had that on road trips too, like being on a road trip and trying to keep in the urine, trying to keep in, you know, don't let the floodgates break, just keeping the floodgates closed. And then there's a point where the floodgates can't be held back anymore, and the dam breaks and the water comes gushing out, and it's just like, oh my god. Okay, well that's that all done, dusted, and explained. Right? Okay, so yeah, I left you off in the Great Tree Hall. So what we need to do here is use the spider ball to get up this twisty, turny, looking spider ball podium. Well, why did I say podium? That's not a podium. That's a pole, dude. There's two different things. So yeah. In between videos, if you ever need a pee, just go ahead and do it, because man, I just want to get out of the frigate Orpheum before I started recording, and I just couldn't, like, because what I'm doing is I'm laying in bed basically with the laptop on my lap, and I have a pillow on my lap right now, so I'm recording like that, and I just didn't want to get up, take the laptop off, take the pillow off, take the headset off, get up, and then go. So I just want to get through. I just want to get through this area here. Well, the frigate Orpheum, get to this point, and then start recording. So that's why I held it in for so long, and it was starting to become a race against time, I would say. Right, so this is one of the rooms that one of the half pipes that really annoys me. Really annoys me. I freaking hate this half pipe. To me, doing this is all based on luck. That's all I can say. Like, you either get lucky or you don't. Because you go up one way and then you try and go up the other, and as you're going down, it slows you down for some reason. It doesn't boost you up, it just slows you down. So there's a certain point where you have to hold and release the B button to get yourself up. Now, I'm not a pro at this, so this might take a couple of minutes to do, maybe even the whole video, if come on. Oh man, that's too close. That was so freaking close. See that crap? Dude, you have to do this to get a missile expansion, so yeah, it does count towards your 100% totals. So unfortunately, as much as I hate boost balling in this crap, this is the half pipe I was talking about, by the way, at the start of the game, or near the start of the game, when I actually first got the boost ball. Remember I said there was like a half pipe somewhere in this game that was a nuisance? Well, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, get up there, you Samus. Oh man, dude, that was so close. You see that? It's like right on the corner. It's on the cusp. Right on the cusp of that corner. Come on, get up there. There we go. Whew. Man, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. That could have taken like 10 minutes to do, but I managed to get my timing right on there just in time. So that gave us a missile expansion, and this, the end of this mothball tunnel here is going to take us to the X-ray visor. So we'll go ahead and grab this. I actually like this visor a lot. It's probably my most favorite one to use out of both the thermal visor and well, the X-ray visor and the scan visor, obviously, and the normal visor, yada yada yada. I actually like this visor more than the visors in freaking Metroid Prime 2. This is probably the best looking one out of all of them. It just looks so cool. So it's kind of like the lens of truth. You can see things that aren't supposed to be there, like invisible stuff. So as you can see, if you put yourself in normal vision, there are walls here, but then you put yourself in X-ray visor, and there are no walls here. So what that means is you have to go into morph ball form and detonate a power bomb, and that'll destroy the walls for you. So we kind of have to do this now, even though I don't want to, because it's the only way you can get out of this room. You can't get out of this room otherwise. So we're going to be picking up our first Chozo Artifact here. And you actually have to get the artifact to leave this room. Because the way I like to play this game is go through like all the areas, do everything in it, all the areas, and leave the backtracking to the end of the game, like getting the Chozo artifacts and stuff, like leave that towards the end. Because it's just a nice way to wrap things up before you go to the final boss, the final area of the game. And that's why I saved a lot of the collecting, like the heart piece collecting in Majora's Mask, like right towards the very end, like all the side questy stuff. I left all that stuff until after Stone Tower, because it's like you've beaten all the dungeons and stuff, and it's kind of like the final thing you do before the end of the game, you know, and it makes the game last longer too. Well, it makes it feel like it lasts longer. Anyway, we got Chozo Ghosts in here, which are a lot easier to kill with the X-ray visor, so these things won't be a problem anymore. Well, they're still a nuisance because you still have to shoot super missiles to kill them, but they're not as problematic. And I got to record some Pokemon Blue today, so I don't know how many more videos of this I'm actually going to do. I might record some more later as well, because I'm recording this early in the morning. It's still pretty early. It's 8:33 AM right now, on the 9th of July 2020, or 2020. 2020 vision. Wait, do we have to get the Chozo artifact, or can we just bypass that completely? Well, it wouldn't make sense to bypass it though, would it? Like, not really. Well, if you want to get back to the entrance, you just go into the morph pool. Right, so what we want to do to get the Chozo artifact, we have to go underwater here. And I think we have to bomb this, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, you do. Now we'll bring up this podium here, which has a boost ball slot that we need to activate. I thought, considering it here now, and I'm not going to come back to this room because there's no other purpose to come back to this room other than getting this artifact. There's literally no other purpose. So what would be the point in skipping this out now? There just wouldn't be any. Alright, scan it before you pick it up. And this is the Chozo artifact called... I think it will tell you the name. Or maybe it doesn't. Does it? Artifacts. I think it does in here on the list. Oh, it's the artifact of Chozo. Because each artifact is named after something. And that one's obviously named after Chozo. It's kind of weird. You would have thought that one of the artifacts in Chozo Ruins would have been named after Chozo, not one in Talon Overworld. So now that that's all done, all that's left to do now is go back to Phazon Mines. I am going to keep... I'm not going to make a cut or anything. I am going to keep this all uncut for now, until we get there Because there's that red door I want to check out at the entrance of Phazon Mines, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, that has the super missile upgrade for the plasma beam. Crap, I'm getting stuck. Dude, seriously? There we go. Alright, I just did a little bit of a map analysis, and turns out that there's a blue door here that we can get to as well that holds the missile expansion. You can get there with the use of the X-ray visor. So we'll go ahead and put that on, because there will be invisible platforms that you can jump onto, which you can only see with the X-ray. Dang it, what the hell was... Okay, that was the blood flower, obviously. Let's take both these guys out. So get the X-ray visor on here. Get onto these platforms. You would only be able to see these with the with the X-ray visor. And then there's your missile expansion. Yeah, let's get the missile expansion with the X-ray visor on. See how cool this looks. There we go. So that brings us up to a total of 140 that we can carry now. So we're nearly, like, roughly halfway through collecting all the missile expansions. And there is a lot in Phazon Mines. There are loads of missile expansions. But to be honest with you, the way things are looking, Phazon Mines might be the first area that we actually managed to clear out of all missile expansions. Just because we'll be in this area for the next, I'd say the next 5 or so more videos, until we have to go back to, well, until we have to start backtracking, basically, getting the Chozo Artifacts, getting all the remaining collectibles before fighting the final boss or going to the final area. So I did say we're gonna try and get into that red door just outside, well, just at the entrance of the Space Pirate facility. And actually we don't need to backtrack, because we can just take that shortcut that we created as we left here, so we can go ahead and do that at the start of the next video. So I don't need to make a cut or anything, so I'm not worried about that right now. Dang it. Dude, guys, stop. Man, guys need to take a chill pill. Right, this is also bombable with the power bomb, so you can bomb this out to stay away from the explosive. Holy shit. I did not want to get blown up by that. And you'll find yourself another one. Yeah, make sure you get that as you come through here to check out this red door. But it's blocked by a force field, so we need to obviously take that thing down. Oh man, there's gonna be a whole bunch of these in here, isn't there? I can guarantee it. This whole place is gonna be swarming with wave troopers, and these things take forever to kill. They take 3 charge shots. That takes so much time. Well, we might have a little bit of a longer video here today for this one. Well, a lot longer than I had anticipated. Dang, dude. Hang on. Yeah, that's a mega turret. Right. I thought that was a different species, because that was taking forever to kill. I was like, there's no way that's a mega turret. For a second there, I was suspicious. Well, ice troopers are not a problem. You just kill those really easily, so it's fine. Alright, so you want to come towards this door here, and this is where we need to use a power bomb to blow open another grating, which is blocking our access to a computer monitor, which needs to be scanned. Now I'll take down the force field for you. So we can go ahead and quickly grab this, and then I can call it a day and end off the video, and we'll record next time. I don't think I'm going to stop the recording session now. I'm probably going to record a few more videos of Metroid before I start moving on to Pokemon Blue. Scan this. And this is the flamethrower. Not an individual weapon, it's not an actual flamethrower, it's just a super missile upgrade for the plasma beam. But it acts like a flamethrower, it's kind of cool. But it uses up a lot of missiles, much like the Wave Buster does, I think. Well, I don't know, let's go ahead and try and use it and see what happens. See, it does that, it just shoots a whole bunch of fire out. So that's pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to end off the episode here and we'll continue on next time. So in the next episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime, we'll be making our way out of the facility actually to this room, so that we can use a shortcut to get back to the ore processor and start making our way down again. So anyway guys, until then, this is NDM saying thanks for watching, take care, what a similar video, and goodbye.